Paul McCartney and John Lennon wrote classic after classic for the Beatles, but they weren't happy with all of them. John famously took aim at a number of Paul's songs after he left the band, sharing his disdain for Let It Be, Hello Goodbye, the Abbey Road closing medley, and Obla Di Obla Da. Paul could also be critical of his own work and was happy to give songs away to other artists if he didn't think they were up to scratch. He gave his track, A World Without Love, to Peter and Gordon because he didn't think it was good enough for the Beatles, but it ended up topping the charts for the pop pair. Ringo Starr also wasn't afraid to share which songs he wasn't a fan of. In a 2008 Rolling Stone interview, he said, "The worst session ever was Maxwell's Silver Hammer. It was the worst track we ever had to record. It went on for fucking weeks. I thought it was mad." But one song that none of the band appeared to be keen on was If You've Got Trouble, written by John and Paul. The song was intended to be Ringo's vocal performance on the Help album, which accompanied their 1965 film of the same name. The Beatles began recording it on February 18, 1965, which was the fourth day of their studio sessions for Help. That day also saw the band work on Tell Me What You See and You've Got to Hide Your Love Away. Ringo recorded a vocal and the backing track was sorted, as well as extra guitar from George Harrison. A mono mix of the song was prepared from the session, making it essentially ready for release. However, it didn't make it onto the album and was replaced by Act Naturally, a Ringo-sung cover of the Buck Owens track. If You've Got Trouble was bootlegged before it finally was released officially in a stereo version on the compilation album Anthology 2 in 1996. Clearly, none of the band liked the song. George expressed his dislike for it in the Beatles anthology, saying, "We've just come across that, and it's the most weird song. I've no recollection of ever recording it. It's got stupid words and is the naffest song. No wonder it didn't make it onto anything." Critics weren't kind either. Ian MacDonald described it as the only unmitigated disaster in the Lennon-McCartney catalog, and Mark Lewisohn said it was not one of the better Lennon-McCartney numbers, nor was it brilliantly performed. However, Richie Unterberger was kinder about the song. He said, "For all its lack of seriousness, If You Got Trouble, S.A.K., is hummable, likable, and performed with good-natured spirit." The song was covered by the Bristols, and it was included on their 1999 album, Introducing the Bristols. Its riff also features in the Posies track, Alison Hubbard.